All right, let's dive in. Today, we're taking a close look at the official guide for a really popular aftermarket upgrade for the BMW F06 series, adding a full-on electric tailgate. We're going to see just what it takes to bring this modern touch of convenience to what is already an incredible car.
You know, it's a thought that probably crosses your mind. You've got this amazing car, it's got the power, the looks, all the luxury, but there's just that one little thing that would make life that much easier, right? For a lot of 6 Series owners, that one thing is a power trunk lid. So what are we really talking about here? Well, this is a complete kit designed from the ground up to retrofit a power tailgate system. The goal is to give you that hands-free convenience you see on all the brand new models, but, and this is key, it's engineered to feel like it came straight from the BMW factory.
Now this right here, this quote gets to the absolute core promise of this entire kit. And for anyone who loves their car, this is probably the most important sentence in the whole manual. The whole upgrade is designed to be completely non-destructive. It's reversible. That is a huge selling point.
And you can really see that commitment to a clean install when you look at the features. It uses the original factory mounting points, so no drilling. The wiring? It's all plug and play. And maybe best of all, it won't throw any of those dreaded error codes on your dashboard. It even adds cool modern features like soft close and gives you a ton of ways to control it.
Okay, so let's pop open the box and see what we're actually working with here. You know, understanding the pieces of the puzzle is the first step to figuring out how it all fits together. So first up, you've got the brains of the whole operation, the ECU, or the Electronic Control Unit. This little blue box is the command center. It manages everything, all the commands you give it, the safety features, and even the custom settings for your new power tailgate.
Next up, we've got the muscle. This thing is a powerful motorized electric spindle. It completely replaces one of your car's original gas struts, and it's what does all the heavy lifting, smoothly opening and closing that trunk lid whenever you tell it to.
And finally, we have the nervous system. This is the whole set of wiring harnesses that connects the brain to the muscle and ties everything into the car's existing electrical system. And look, they're designed with factory-style connectors, which means you're not sitting there cutting and splicing wires. It just plugs right in.
Okay, before you even think about picking up a single tool, the guide really hammers home how important preparation is. Getting this part right can seriously be the difference between a smooth, satisfying project and a weekend full of frustration.
The manual basically says do your homework first. Make sure all the car's electronics are working as they should, check the trunk's current alignment and gaps, and taking before photos is a fantastic tip, just so you have a baseline. And of course, the golden rule, make sure all the parts are actually in the box before you start taking your car apart.
Now, we're not going to go through every single screw and bolt here. I mean, that's what the actual manual is for, right? But what we can do is get a really good high-level overview of the main stages of the installation.
So you can basically boil the whole job down into 4 big phases. First, you've got disassembly, carefully taking out the trim. Second, you swap out the key hardware, the latch, the button, and the gas strut. Phase 3 is the big one, running all the new wires, and the final phase is just mounting that control box and plugging everything together.
And this shot right here gives you a really honest look at what that wiring phase involves. You're going to be tapping into the vehicle's fuse box to get power for the new system. Now, I know it might look a little intimidating, but the kit is really designed to make these connections as straightforward as they can be. Alright, so once all the hardware is physically installed, you're not quite done yet. The last step is actually one of the coolest parts, the fine-tuning. This is where you get to customize how the tailgate works to match exactly how you want it.
So how do you talk to the module? It's actually pretty clever. It uses a simple system of beeps. You just hold down the close button and you can cycle through the options. 1 beep lets you set a custom height for how far it opens, 2 beeps toggles the safety anti-pinch feature, 3 lets you adjust the speed, and 4, well, that just resets everything back to how it came. It's a really simple but super effective way to do it. And if you went for the optional kick sensor, it's got some really smart safety logic baked right in. Check this out. When the engine is off, what it does depends on if the doors are locked or not. But, and this is for sure a safety thing, as soon as you start the car, the kick sensor is completely disabled. That way, there's no way you can accidentally open the trunk while you're driving. So, after all the installation, the wiring, the fine-tuning, what's the payoff? What's the end result? Well, it all comes down to one thing: seamless integration that just makes the car better. And there it is. What you end up with is a clean, factory-style power tailgate that just works.
It looks and it feels like it was a factory option from day one, and that adds real daily convenience, and you know what? It adds real value to your car, all without a single permanent change.
And from now on, you've got all the control in the world. You can open the trunk with the original key fob, from the button inside the car, with the new button on the tailgate itself, or, if you installed it, with just a quick swipe of your foot.
And that really brings us to the big picture here. When you can add a major, modern feature to a high-end car like this without drilling a single hole, it really makes you think, doesn't it? What does this kind of seamless, non-destructive upgrade really mean for the future of car modification? I'd say it opens up a whole new world of possibilities.